How do you get clients through email? Let's find out. Welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. And if you haven't yet seen this YouTube channel, you gotta check it out every week, Thursday at noon. This is all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. So, all right, we got a really great response with the emails to get candidates and how I basically just changed an email and made it pretty, made it something that can make you money. Well, we got asked, what about to get clients? So this is all about how can you get clients via email. So I'm sure you have all seen some bad emails, or maybe you're the one that's doing those bad emails, but we can easily change that. I'm gonna do a really cool share screen just to show you one that we've actually gotten, and it's very short, and then I just kind of took it and ran with it, and that's something that I would actually send out and be proud of, because that's super important. Who pays your bills? The clients pay your bills. But what makes the world go round is a candidate. So you really have to be good at both. And that, again, is what is called a full desk recruiter. I get asked that a lot. And if you didn't check out last week, check out last week. That's how to start your own recruiting company and when you're ready. Because some people were confused. Oh, I only do the client. Oh, I only do the candidate. What is full desk? So anyways, check that out. And let's first do this, how to get a client via email. Have fun. Okay, so here's the fun stuff where you can see side by side a real email from a recruiter, hilarious, and then one I literally just took this sentence and just went for it and showed you guys what I would do because I actually do good work. All right, so the subject, first of all, is recruiting. Not an awful subject, but not a good subject. So let's do something better. Let's do growing your tech team, because that's what we do. We specialize in growing a tech team. And when someone looks at that, they're going to know exactly what this email is intended for. And with this recruiting, this person could think that maybe they're being recruited. I mean, who knows? It's so ambiguous. So here we go. Good morning. First of all, I kept it over here just because I didn't have a name. But if you are emailing someone, you know their name, unless you're just emailing like jobs at, which by the way, that does get success. It's not awful. I would say like good morning, team, whatever it's called. But I just kept it here just for the sake of this email. But here we go. Just checking in to see if you have any staffing/recruiting needs at the moment. First of all, again, very ambiguous. What in the world do they even staff for? And why didn't you go on their site? There's absolutely no substance here. So, I don't even know how this works for him or her in this case, but it must, because that's what she does. So who knows? That's sad. That just shows how many awful recruiters there are in the universe and how easy it is to be a good one. So here's what I did. First of all, I just looked them up on Crunchbase really quick, which I have one video on that if you are curious, but that you should, you can use a lot of great information from there. So congrats on your recent round of funding. Great one to reach out about your hiring needs this quarter. This quarter is crucial. Here's why. So first of all, it puts a time frame on things. Every company, I should say a good company that actually knows how to hire, has their hiring needs not only for the year, but based per quarter. Which means by you saying this quarter, it actually shows them, wow, this person knows what they're talking about. They know that we do have needs every quarter, and we know exactly what they are. And things come up, they change, but for the most part, they know. So notice you're looking to add some key members to your tech team. Again, very specific. That is what we specialize. That is what we do. Here we go here. I'd love to help you with that. Remember, you do not work for the client, you work with the client side by side. You are the specialist in hiring. It's just their company that you're hiring for. So remember that. Respect what you do. So my team at Techies has specialized in tech recruiting for the last 10 years. This just basically goes bam and we know what we do. We know what we're doing. The 10 years, I mean, that right there, I should have put the best for the last 10 years, but whatever, they'll figure that out. So we work with really small startups all the way up to larger companies in hyper growth mode. So this right here is really impressive. And to be able to help staff a company that is in super high growth mode, I mean, that it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of dedication to having certain resources from our team to focus on that. I mean, it's hard, but guess what? It is so awesome to see something go so fast and your money is just like starts piling up like crazy. It's awesome. If you can find a company in hypergrowth mode that actually does it well, again, that does it well. If that company in hypergrowth mode gets back within 24 to 48 hours, bam, you have struck gold and congratulations. And tell me who they are. All right, I'm hiring for a few other companies in the financial space. So not only do you're letting them know that, look, I know you're in the financial space. I'm not stupid, but I also have other clients in that space, so I understand that space and therefore can help you correctly. So that right there is gold as well. So would love to send a couple resumes your way so you can see the quality of work I do. This right here is just really doing something more powerful than you realize. So what a lot of companies come back and say, hey, I get a lot of recruiters reaching out to me. I don't know what kind of work you do. Send me a couple just sample resumes so I really know what you're talking about. So I'm just saying like, hey, I got you. I got you right here. I'd be more than happy to send that over. You're almost just cutting that out. You're kind of calling their bluff and say like, I could care less. I'll have no problem sending you resumes. So this is really great. And again, shows you know what you're talking about. And I always like to end all of my emails, even with candidates sometimes, depending, of course, but happy to answer any questions and talk further. Because first of all, hopping on the phone not only builds a better relationship, it also, just cuts the back and forth and it can be super, super efficient. I very much suggest it. Also, you're saying happy to answer any questions. You're just kind of putting it out there like, I'm sure you have questions. Let's talk about it. Let's talk it out or just, shoot them at me. And then here, cheers, Brianna. If you have seen any of my things before, you know that that's how I roll ending my email. It shows some pizzazz, some flair. It's not the best regards. Sincerely, yours truly. I love that one. It just shows that I think that you're a person. You don't have to be stuffy. Again, people are going to be working directly with you a lot, like many hours a week, more than likely, going back and forth and getting interviews set up. We're doing negotiation talks. And so they want to know that, that you're an easy person to work with, a fun person. I think that's important. So, all right. Hope you had fun with that. I took literally just nothing and made it awesome. Woo! Okay, so that was super fun. And did you see how really easy it is just to tie in some just very small research very quickly? Because I know you have to send out a lot of emails in order to get a client's attention because it's all about timing, which you, by the way, should track what time of the day companies do get back to you because there is a science to that. You have to think normally someone's really, really busy in the morning, maybe calm down a little bit, and then they're back again. So there is more science to it, and that's why you definitely have to check out that e-course on the millionairerecruiter.com. There's a lot of awesome material on there that can really help you be the next millionaire recruiter. So all right, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear from you. I would love to see some really funny emails of people trying to get into a company and they're just like bombing and failing. I think that's a really good, and it's a good skill, by the way. Take that and change it, make it all pretty and nice. So all right, I will see you every Thursday at noon. Subscribe, don't forget. And remember, money is just a vessel that gets you to where you want to go and to do things you want to do. So make some money. See you next week.